Burna Boy becomes most ranked Nigerian artist on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Burna Boy has become the Nigerian artist with the most entries on America's Billboard Hot 100 music chart. This milestone is coming after Coldplay's We Pray song, where he is featured alongside Little Sims, Eliana, and Tiny, which claims the number 87 spot on the chart week of October 19, 2024. With this song, Burna Boy now boasts of 6 Billboard entries, with his highest ranked entry being his hit single Last Last, which peaked at number 44 and spent 19 weeks on the chart. He is followed closely by Grammy winner Tems, who has logged 5 entries on the chart. Tems famously made history as the first Nigerian artist to debut on the charts, courtesy of her appearance on Future's Wait For You. Wizkid is the third-ranking Nigerian on the chart with 4 entries, including a #1 entry courtesy of Drake's One Dance, which made him the first Afrobeat artist to reach the summit of the Billboard Hot 100. Other Nigerian artists who have logged 1 entry each on the charts includes Rema, CK, Fireboy DML, Davido, and Lil J. Rema boasts of Afrobeat's highest charting song with Calm Down featuring Selena Gomez, which reached number 3. CK's Love Wantiti enjoyed a decent run on the chart, peaking at number 26. Fireboy's Peru remix featuring Ed Sheeran peaked at number 54, while Davido and Lil J appeared on the chart courtesy of Chris Brown's Sensational, which reached number 94.
Amazing stuff. The song that's Coldplay song We Pray is an amazing song. I love that song, by the way. And it's crazy and it's funny how this wasn't a thing before for Nigerian music. So all of a sudden, I think Wizkid has to be the first person that a Nigerian artist that will appear on the Billboard chart, and it's now looking like, oh, we can actually do it either personally with your own song or getting featured on somebody else's song. And it's the Billboard Hot 100 chart is a massive chart that if your song gets on that chart, that means your song is doing well. And when Wizkid's song was doing numbers, that's Essence. Essence, aside the #1 that he did with One Dance, that Drake featured him, when Essence was doing numbers, and I myself was like, I think Essence peaked at number 7 or 6 when he now did with Justin Bieber, took the song to another level. I was like, can any other Nigerian artist
do this? Get
on the Billboard charts, even make it to top 10? And Rema, Selena Gomez just came from nowhere. I think Rema, Selena Gomez peaked at number 3 or 4 thereabouts. So it's just a testimony that you can do anything, no matter what. People are shouting Afrobeat to the world, and we can definitely see what's
definitely. Right, I'm super stoked about the fact, like you said, this was something that was far-reaching for a Nigerian artist. Now we're so globalized. Our songs are everywhere in every country, even in Asia. You know, they're singing Nigerian songs. Burna Boy, like you rightly said, he's an African giant. You can't take that away from him. And he's doing that on his own, just pushing. And then, you know, most of the features he has done with international artists as well as also, you know, he kills every international features. You know, so congratulations to him. Congratulations to all the Nigerians that have made
on the chart. Well. It might even shock people. I think there's a song with YG. I think it's the remix of that one featuring Burna Boy. If that song should get anyway, it might also do the Billboard charts, and that's Burna Boy would just be having massive entries on the charts regularly. Aside from his song, other people's song. Amazing stuff for Nigerian music.
By the way, you didn't say much about, so Davido was also on the chart?
Yes, you know Davido and Chris Brown have that relationship already. So Sensational is an amazing song. I remember when he got on the Billboard chart, Davido was excited. He had to put it up like, oh, some people thought I would never get on the Billboard.
No, funny enough, I always thought that if Davido's song
If and Fall, no, they didn't. They didn't do the Billboard Hot 100, which is like the highest of it. There's the Billboard 200, there's the Billboard for albums, there's the Billboard for pop R&B singles, but the Hot 100 chart, If and Fall didn't get
there. Yeah, all right.
Massive stuff, massive stuff. Bow Wow under fire for saying Diddy was important to the culture. American rapper and television host Bow Wow is facing backlash from social media users after he admitted that he misses Diddy's parties. Just so you know, the infamous gathering is being a main focus of federal agents' ongoing trafficking investigation into the music mogul and other potential celebrity suspects. Bow Wow recently weighed in, choosing to share his experience about attending Diddy's infamous parties during his appearance on the More to the Story podcast with Roxy Diaz. One of his remarks was, and I quote, "When Diddy was around, there was always a party and a place to go after an A-list event," end quote. Bow Wow also mentioned that the Bad Boy founder was really important to the culture and how things have gone cold with the rapper's arrest. Diaz then chimed in to acknowledge the difference between Diddy's A-list parties and the illegal freak-offs that allegedly occurred in private areas of the gatherings, where prosecutors claim the Bad Boy Records founder manipulated women to participate in his highly orchestrated performances of sexual activity with male commercial sex workers as part of his pretense of abuse. Diaz then noted, and I quote, "For the record, I left before 1 a.m. I never stayed. I've only been to 2 parties and I have never seen a freak-off," end quote. Bow Wow also clarified that he had been referencing the star-studded parties both he and Diaz have attended in the past and not the disturbing freak-off described in a 14-page indictment against Diddy. Take a look. Fans, however, weren't comfortable with Bow Wow's stance as they took to X, formerly Twitter, to call him out for his remarks. Some describe his remarks as embarrassing, tone-deaf, stupid, and ignorant given the current allegations against Diddy. Diddy, who is facing charges of racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution, is currently in jail in Brooklyn awaiting trial after requesting bail 3 times. J. Paul, Mr. Flames, is Bow Wow valid or you concur with every other person? Some people on social media.
To be honest, I give massive respect to him to even come out and say that, because everybody knows that celebrities, a lot of them have gone for these parties. But then this thing has happened.
Not the freak-offs.
Not, well, we don't know if all the parties ended up with freak-offs.
Everybody's distancing themselves from the freak-offs.
Most of the industry has been to Diddy's parties. And whether I ended up with a freak-off or not, they all probably had a good time at some of these parties. So for him to come out and, you know, actually say something positive for Diddy and say, oh, okay.
Awkward.
It's awkward. The timing is not perfect, but I mean, he's saying his own stance and saying there's no place to go again, no good time, no party after most of the A-list events. But massive respect to him to come out and say that. At least we've seen somebody say something. Nobody, even Jay-Z, who is this guy, has not said anything. Nobody except 50 Cent and Kanye, who
they are trolls.
Yes, exactly. Nobody has said anything.
I always tend to say this, and I've said it a couple of times on this show. He's not guilty yet. That's Diddy. All of this are still allegations. The trial will start very soon. At what point do we separate the act from the character? You cannot take out, I get it, allegations, but you cannot take out Diddy's influence in the American music industry. You cannot take out Bad Boy. You cannot.
I mean, yeah, definitely. The character as the person who has been a force in the industry, like he said, he's been a gatekeeper. Everybody knows him. But the truth is, that act is overshadowing of all his achievements now.
Sad.
You know, so that's the thing about entertainment. One split mistake can overshadow all your many years of achievements. So that's the situation. I mean, R. Kelly has gone through that. Even MJ, when he had his allegations against him, overshadowed most of everything that he had.
Bill Cosby.
You know? Bill Cosby, Jamie Foxx had his own time. Everybody had their own, you know, bad moments.
Yeah.
But this is overshadowing, I won't even lie.
It's just sad. And Bow Wow came with tea. The BET happened. There was no after party. If Diddy was around,
they would have done.
There would have been
I don't think anybody wants to go for any party now.
We know when it's time for the Grammy, Jay-Z does the Rock Nation party. Diddy also does his parties. Yeah, like you said, if Diddy even say let's party,
nobody's going to go anywhere.
Like everybody. That's why people are now distancing themselves. I like what the Roxy Diaz said. Like, yo, I left 1. We have attended 2. Everybody has attended Diddy's parties. So it's now to know which one did you attend. Is it, did you
And then at what moments did the pickup start?
Because they said at the parties there are wristbands that will take you to this level, this level. So everybody's now distancing themselves like, yo, I was at the party, but yo, nah, the one for children at 10. So I don't go the adult one.
Which one you enter?
Okay, let's move on. So we have some friends that, and I am that friend, by the way, that I can read,
and
I can get the code ASAP that, oh, you know, day house. So therefore, my guy don't go one place.
Exactly.
Then mumu you now open your mouth and say, but there's no school today. You have set this guy up.
That's how people need to learn how to. It's bro code.
Yeah.
You know, that's how one of my friends. He invited me for one of his,
breakups.
An album listening, so one small party like that. Okay. So I was trying to reach him at some point when I was I got there and I didn't see where the venue was. So I tried to reach him. So I couldn't reach him. Then I called his manager. I said, bro, what's up? Where you did? He said, I day house. I said, okay, I just be the reacher. How you did? How everything? I said, good. And I just got the call.
Because why are you at home?
Why is the manager at home?
You the manager that you're doing something here at home? Wow.
So I just figured there's something somewhere.
So I said, I'm on the way or I'm around. People learn to, I know it's a lie, but learn to lie.
Bro code.
Yeah.
You don't have to lie, just say okay.
Yeah. This one says, Book of Relationships, chapter 4, verse 9 says, if he who finds a girlfriend in Africa has adopted an orphan.
I hate to say this, boys. There's some truth in this. If you're abroad and you have friends in Nigeria, half the time when you are greeting them, then they tell you about their problems. My brother, how you do? Omo, long go Nigeria, everywhere hard. So that's why most of the time, people abroad are always very busy.
Let's talk about the girlfriend part. Is this true?
Yes, no, because as you don't adopt them, you don't.
That's when they will tell you that their phone is dead, their rent has expired, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this one says, waiting you hold for hand, another person they match them, be humble. And this is the slippers, and it's an iPhone slippers.
No comment.
That's creative, by the way. And wrap it up, social view. This one says, no cost, make Amstar, just pay me. Una go fear my return. And shout out to all those guys that were tapping. Let me start calling names. Victor, one of the guys on the Esplash team, Victor, our editors, Tani, Bolu, our intern, Joel.
Yes.
All those people that were tapping.
They took my phone and even
they were tapping. Yes. They say, Amstar go pay. This guy don't look car.
Maybe in December.
And when Amstar pay, na small thing, Amstar can't pay people. They call the vex.
Amstar don't pay.
Yeah, it's chicken change. Ladies and gentlemen, and there you have it from the world of social media on Social View. It's time for New Music Wednesday. Time to discover some new music videos.